Right forward already. Walls opened up. Bow's just looking to attract attention and pressure. The paranoia swoops forwards. And EG looking to see if they can claim space. The Jazine. That is sharp. Precision needed in a moment like this. And like you mentioned earlier, the plan is just not good in the position that it's in. There is no pushback. There is no win cons here. The Jazine. Thrifty win. An ace for him.
The round had already been won at that point, but yeah, put it on the board. Those 2 kills that he got with the Guardian, though, are so precise. Look at this second one.
Methodical.
Yeah, I think it's getting him activated is a night and day difference for EG. But here, it's another FURIA tripping over their own shoelaces. Yeah. They take so long to get into the seaside. By Mizzino.
Yeah, Osboss doesn't continue forward, moves back to the team. Really, it looks like mibr might end up trying to sell a fake onto the B side as Mizzino gets a great pick in mid.
No punish! Okay, Oxy's able to find it, but the code comes up. Oxy going to announce himself, but no trade opportunity there at all for the spike carrier. Verno didn't fancy it.
But now C9 know it's not a fake on B. There's actually a walk out of B main from Zelsis too, trying to catch mibr, who only have 20 seconds left.
It's actually really nice timing. I think mibr are priced in to work in his A side, and now the pick can still be made use of by C9, even if A main has been circumvented entirely. They're just going to watch out for the Astra there, but time is ticking. 12 seconds left in the round, plenty of sound being made now, and Oxy already strikes. Aspas out of the picture, and Oxy is going to make mincemeat of him. 4 kills on the round, and it's an ace for Oxy. Tex can't do too much, but be a speed bump in the road.
Not every day you see Oxy getting out of his chair like that one, feeling himself after that round. And this is a player who, even in the loss last week to Envy, was tearing up the server. He has some help behind him, but here just takes the round into his own hands with this ace and spinning around for that last kill too. But everything in this series is riding on this retake for Cloud9. At risk of falling down 0-2 in the standings, and it might just come to 4. Penny into the smoke, everyone's being revealed. It's mayhem, it's madness on the site, but it's C9 coming up on top. Demon 1 delivers, dodging out. With the smoke blocking his vision, he has to activate. Now he has to activate quickly. Oh my God, he's done it! He has delivered! Demon 1 out of nowhere!
They saw his promise when he played against him when he was wearing that Cloud9 jersey. But now, on the other side of this battle, flips it the other way. That second shot, so good.
Oh, all 3 bullets.
Here's the late wrap coming through mid as well. Scuba could be a wrinkle in this plan that Senna not prepared for.
Yeah, he's apprehensive that they could have left, but they're not. They're committing to this. 2 versus 3 on the site. John low HP trying to wrap back Pyramid as Scuba gets in the mix. Everyone from NRG here. They're ready to fight. And Senna just trapped back site. They have no space to work with.
Back to back is the way Senna going to go. It's the way they came into the round. Jonah traded out. It's going to be John with 31 health. John to do it all. Surely not Scuba. Oh, he's done it. What? What? Pulls off the unthinkable. The Red Bull clutch to put Senna on map points. Soak it in. This is what championship pedigree looks like in the making. John wins the unwinnable.
Oh my God.
You know, they've still got eyes on these different avenues, right? It's not like Extra's just letting somebody potentially walk through water.
Sure.
It's going to be hard for Loud to generate any kind of pick from this position, which they
off.
need to do, right? In order to win a 2v4, you need to be able to find and create an equalizing advantage.
Outlaw, well, okay, didn't adjust in time there. Let's take it out. Tap, seeing what kinds of Yuto goes forwards. That's a brilliant flash. Supporting Yuto, we were just talking about that Darker. He unleashes. That's a 4-piece from seemingly nowhere.
That is lovely from Loud. I want to see more of that.
That is beautiful work.
A fake plant from Buddy baits out the salvo, so gives away the position of the Tejo. And then as soon as he's gone to the fake plant, instantly the flash over immaculately connects onto Rossi and Exter. That's how you set up the big players on Loud for success.
That's what you want to see. Probably knew that ahead of time as well, but his wall still up. Still cutting noise, not looking to break it just yet. Seeing just how much they can press their advantage. They want to group up. Rourke with a slight peek. They are just shoulder to shoulder basically here, and they don't know how close. No way, no way, no way. Slips straight underneath and all the way into the back. The players, it's disrupted the setup. It's an instant reaction from these NRG players as well. Kiko is going to be able to try to get a handle on it. Over the top, over the shoulders, just trying to help out Brawl. Kiko eventually brought down to his knees. Ethan is straight in there again, but he's up onto the ropes, and he just manages to control the chaos. But in the midst of it, it's brought it to 1v1 once more. Mad at that miracle worker. Barely any time to work with. Alan's going to go for a plant here, but Mada has the showstopper. It should be the slam dunk. Already letting loose. No way! Alan! That is perfection in motion for the final round to close it out against the reigning world champs.
And no more deserving of a player to pull off a brilliant final moment for FURIA. Alim was amazing all throughout map 1. And here completely outplays Mada.
That's unbelievable.
The guy that was keeping NRG in it the whole time. You couldn't find a better way of playing that situation. Sliding into the raise, making it super difficult for them to hit the ult.
Cards are stacked against mibr right now in a 3v5. Unaccounted for is Leaf again, this backstab element. Safety in numbers, but Tech's okay, just takes a head clean off. That's one player accounted for. Leaf's normally that danger player. It's a big kill. Not too concerned with their backs anymore. They can put the full focus onto the site. Baby tight towards it, but now he's going to be finished. No one to swing off the back of this one. Second to making moves, sliding, gliding straight to the side. And attack to see where the next level and layer of this is. Damage done! Second! That is just unreal!
It should not be possible. Rounds like that should not be possible. G2 are going to be kicking themselves. How is mibr up to match point of that?
There's absolutely no way.
And you could argue too much respect, I think. Also just completely isolated once up until an amazing 1v2 towards the end.
You are...
Faz bagulho, faz bagulho.
Vem,
Não passaram.
Não passaram, cuidado do A pra jogar.
TP, cuidado atrás.
Eu não dou
Passa com você, Dante.
Na fog,
Só ele, só ele.
Só homem.
Botando A, vem a parede, vem a parede.
3A entrando agora.
Acho que tá esse homem.
Tá, link C, eu acho
que
que
ainda pra...
Link C, mas eu sou meio pra A, tá? Tô com você,
Reis vai ultar, sai daí.
Ai, dei mole.
Nem tudo bom aqui, Felipe.
It's very
Acho que
clean
esse vai pra esse,
too.
vai cair.
Only not a lot of comms when the action, right?
Ultei, velho.
Onde que ele tá?
Tava atrás do homem.
Vai pra direita, Vitor. Tá, só
Eu vou só clicar, tá? Ele tá sem arma. Cliquei só.
Eu vou olhar na nossa esquerda. Pera aí, eu vou ir...
Caralho, viado! Que porra é essa, moleque?
And the comms are as those hits were hitting, or the sight hit was beginning. You hear Sadak say something and they stop, and then there's something that returns and they stop. It's not kind of following up with everything. It's letting everybody hear the situation, feel the situation, and you can see what they unleash. Silence to do there, and everybody gets quiet.
And that's the thing I was trying to figure out, because I don't speak Spanish, but I was trying to figure out what was happening on that minimap as they were communicating too. They're really trying to isolate little bits by bits where the weak sites are. So
Asuna pops the Phoenix ult towards them. Could be a nice usage of that. Throw something different in there to try to catch off NRG. Timatino's going to pick up the op again, though. He might have a fight first.
Yeah, potentially. We'll see it. NRG, though, they're squaring up now for a bit of a scrap towards that B angle. Cryo, and it counted 4. Snaps up towards the side as Kiko plugged out of the picture immediately. Cryo!
How's he done that?
Cryo!
Recon!
Look and weave! An ace! From the bloody brink! He'll pull his team straight back in it!
Bonkars told his team, go and abuse Cryo in these important rounds.
He's had enough!
Almost every single round.
Oh,
Cryo has been tested, and here, I mean, the assist from Bora is outrageous.
Oh my god.
That was such clean anchoring. Great prediction onto the first one. Kiko plucked out of the air.
They have the Harbor ult to do it. They still have all of their util held onto.
Yeah, but they're going to have to work through Les's Viper's Pit. That won't be so simple in backside, especially with an operator at play. Kiko might want to pull out the Blade Storm. It's time now for NRG to move into the site. A good flash sends them scattering, comboed with the dart. Now a Hunter's Fury. MW tries to light up a couple of players, spots them both, and lands the kill on Mata. Harbor out of it, but the spam is still there. Scuba tries his chances, jumping up, a shock dart kill on Les. Now the pit's gonna fall, and the rest of crew are playing off-site. What's the utility in the post plant? A nade and a couple of shock darts as Kiko gets onto the stick. Crew are landing the kills, but already half onto the spike is a problem now. With Ethan charging in, it's an ace for Brock out of nowhere. The spam to see this round through for NRG.
Did he see a single person he killed there?
I have no idea. He's landed shock darts to take people down low. Let's watch it again.
One
That's
blind.
one. That's a
shock dart
kill.
for 2. And that was the biggest player to take down the pitfalls. And here,
Okay,
he
he saw
does not
one
let
player.
go.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking up here.
Forwards and past it once more, gliding straight into them. But it's somebody all popped off, and he wants to take this one running forwards now. See what more he can lay claim towards the Cosmic Divide. These are G2 players off the site. It's up to Leaf now to see if he can step forwards as well and see if he can push his team all the way back in here. They manage onto the flank and forwards again, taking these kills, blows. He's found himself a couple and maybe a win con. Tap onto the defuse, finding it again, and now just into the 1v1. Him versus Leaf. And already the defuse stuck onto half, wall dissipates. A pocket and a slide window, the tiniest of pixel angles, it's all blows. Monstrous from him, and he's delivered Lev to that 12th.
That might be one of the best clutches that I've watched all year. That was incredible. He's top of the scoreboard now, 21 and 12, rookie player, and he's just done that to G2. Look at how easily he deals with Valen. Flicks over to Baby Bay, baits Trent out. The clutch master. How he found the timing to get half on the spike, by the way, before the Cosmic Divide disappeared, I'll never know.
Deep plant going on. Now he's seen the Steel Garden is primed by Baby Bay. He wants to see if he can make a go at this one, but waiting for the right time to do it. He's just holding it for now. Probably the util signaling it all. Yeah, here it is. As the fight tries to come forwards. A lot of this is going to be dodged, though. Guns are going to be remaining intact here for Levis. They're just trying to flood and waterfall all the way out through heaven now. It's up to G2 to see if they can batter them all the way back. It's a big dart. Even better flash forwards, though, and that near sight paranoia doesn't do enough. Not to dissuade this guy, the IGL, dominating, but Sato has somehow inserted himself into the conversation and onto the site. Still, play disadvantage for Leviatan, and now just all up to King. Valen! Valen! An ace for the IGL! Drags them within that touching distance of equalizing the half.
That's a round to be proud of for G2. They had the perfect answer to the Tiles Crunch. We'd seen it multiple rounds before. They were ready for it many, many times. And then the pivot into the A-pop. They have that extra layer of device. And then Valen's in such a devious little position. So strong playing around. Spots at Jenny, playing around.